Hey magnet fishers, how's it going? Steve here on the old Steve's Magnet Fishing channel. Okay, I'm back at Hatbridge, well near Hatbridge I should say. I'm just come up to the part where I pulled out the magnet, the basketballs from the magnet a few weeks ago. I still keep coming back here, hoping that we'll get something else. It's just up there where those rainies are. Well, I'm not actually going to stop there today. I'm going a bit further on to a main road where it's got a bridge, and I'm going to do that bridge area for about an hour, both sides, and then when I go on the other side and do that for a little while, I'll be going up the footway, pathway, and doing along the riverside up there. It's probably about a quarter mile length of the river until it comes to, well, on one side it comes to a dead end because it's on like an industrial estate. Hate them dogs. Call them ankle snappers. Yeah, one side of the river goes up past an industrial kind of like estate, and it comes to a dead end. And if you want to cross the river, you've got to go all the way back down that road to where the bridge is, and then walk up the road or cross the bridge and turn up the footpath. So my plan for today is to go to the bridge, do a bit of magnet fishing there, both sides of the bridge, if my knee don't start giving way, so I'm problems with my knee right now. So do both parts of the bridge, so like half an hour each side. Then I'm going to make my way up the river bit by bit until I get to, it's not quite a dead end, it looks like a dead end, but you've got like a little kind of tunnel where the water's coming out. Now, where the tunnel's coming out, it means that the river's still coming through, so I could walk up further, but doing it that way it's going to be hard to do because you've got these big iron fences, and you know most of them iron fences are kind of like covered with hedge, so I'm not going to be able to do that. So what I'm going to do is say just do where the bridge is, do those two bits, and then cross the road and walk up that part of the river till it comes to which looks like a dead end, and finish off there. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be doing magnet fishing for today, 2, 3, 4 hours, I've got no idea. I will record as normal some of the stuff that I get, and just see how it goes. So I'll close this down for now, so I've got at least another 10 minutes walk, and when I get there I'll let you see exactly where I am and what I'm going to be doing. Well, you know what I'm going to be doing, magnet fishing, but I'll show you the bridge when I get there. Okay, see you soon. Okay guys, I'm not at the bridge yet, but I just wanted to show you this little area I did do earlier in the week. I think it was Monday or Sunday. I did this little bit here, and I pulled out these little bits of metal there, nothing of interest, a couple of pennies, and I came around here and I've done a little bit of fishing here. Again, pulled out a couple of bits of metal, kind of quiet. People who lived there was actually washing their car. No, it just kind of ignored me, which is good. So anyway, as I say, just want me to show you that little bit. That ain't the bridge. I'll be at the bridge in about 5 minutes. I'll speak to you soon. Okay guys, I'm at the bridge. I just walked down to the bus stop to see what bus comes past here, and thankfully I'm finding out the 127 comes past here. So I'm at Hackbridge Road and this is the bridge. This is where I'm going to go. I'll cross the bridge and down onto the embankment and see what I get down here. This is the River Wandel still. You see. What I'm going to do later is go on the other side, try on the other side, and then go down that footpath there and follow it round and go down that side of the river. Got to be a bit careful here because it is very slippery, and I just realised something, that I cannot get to the part I want to. Oh shit, so I can't do this side, which I wanted to do, unless I hang it over the bridge, which I might do. I can probably do the other side, across the road. So let me check the other side of the road. So that's the footpath, Hackbridge Park Gardens, Dale Park. Well, I'm going to go over there because that way I can do this. Actually takes us all the way to footpath, the causeway, and you see Wandel Trail. There is quite a bit of construction going on across the road, so you'll probably hear lots of bangs and taps and other kind of stuff. So this is the River Wandel. This is where I'm going to be doing a bit of magnet fishing. It's not that deep here, but it does get deeper further down. So let's see what we get, if anything. I can cross over the road, or I can try the other side later. So I've got my marigolds. I'm running out of marigolds. I'll buy more marigolds this week. They don't last as long as you think they do. No, I'm not saying there's going to be anything here, but it's going to be worth a try, I suppose. Just cast it out. Try and unlock this rope again. I know down the bottom where I was the other day, there is definitely stuff. Alright, magnet fishing. Not fishing, magnet fishing. Looking for old iron. So we've got some stuff. Oh, we've got a key already. Got a key. Bit of scrap iron. A very small gas tube, I think. See that one, so I've not got one that size. No, we'll actually fight under the bridge as well because it is deeper there. You never know what might be under the bridge. Ouch. Could be guns and knives under there for all we know. It's definitely deep under there. Ah, 2p. First coin of the day. Might put my waterproofs on a minute because I'm already starting getting wet. Got new waterproof trousers to use. Bolt tap. See, the thing, like, you know, I never fail in getting coins from the River Wandel. Never. Right, okay, so let's tuck me. Trousers in. Alright, so that's that sorted out. I've actually ordered some Wandel boots as well. They should be in the next few days. So I'm going to keep bringing my waders out. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Not really pulling nothing out here. Probably about another 10 minutes. Scrap iron. I don't know if that's iron now. No, that's just wood. That's iron though. He's doing some weeding, I think. Don't know if he lives there or not. I've got to try not to keep hitting that bridge. Let's chuck it over there a bit more. Don't seem to get much on under the bridge. Usually that's where a lot of stuff goes. stood on the rope and all water splashed over my face. I'll probably go on the other side actually, it's a bit deeper over there. Then I'll come back over this way, walk up. There were some guys fishing on the other side the other day. I'm not saying that they've probably lost anything. There's a possibility that they could have done. I'll end the video for now, guys. I'll get back to you in a little while. Okay, I'm on the other side of the bridge, guys. Just pulled out this tin and this iron bolt thing. And also pulled out another 2p. It felt very loose and I thought my magnet might come off. So there seems to be more scrap this side than the other. So if I had my welly boots I could just cross over this river without going over the bridge. But I ain't got my boots yet. And I could also do some mudlarking. I'll keep hitting that. So you damage your magnet. Hope you can see the video properly today, because I noticed that the other day on the Thames it was all wonky. Now I've noticed on that side there's more access to the river. And this side is more kind of like weeded up. I think I'm on some, I don't know. Felt something there, but it might just be rocks. So I've got 4p and a very small gas in the bowl. And that's it really at the moment. Bop around here, might have a coin or two down here, never know. Oops. Could have got further, but I trod on the rope. Not much here. Thought there'd be quite a bit here actually, but nothing. A few scraps of metal and that's it. That's the type of file I need. I'll have to find a bag of coins. And I think about time to move on, isn't it? I'm not getting nothing here. Gosh, there's more stuff here in the shallow part than there is in the deep part. No, it's more in the shallow than it is in the deep. Oh, I got a key of swell, didn't I? Yeah. And there's definitely more in the shallow than in the deep. Oh, we've got here another iron bar, bolt tack, bit of a blade, more nuts and bolts. Penny. turn on the rope again. Alright, I'll pull this in and walk back around the other side and walk a little bit more up the river. So I'm only getting scrap nails. And another penny. River Wandel always works out for coins for me. Right, back over the bridge and up the river. Right, I'll end the video again here guys for a little while. I'll get back to you later on. So this was where I was the other day. Well, I did a video but the video didn't save. There's water coming out that little tunnel and 2 tunnels over there. I did get some metal stuff out of here, so I'm going to try here for a little bit, then move over to there. I know I'm going to get a lot of stuff out of there. Usually I think the gravel parts are better. Oh crap, I've got tangled up again. It's always worth doing in front of you as well, in case people drop coins. But it don't mean that they drop them in front, they can throw them out as well. I think there's a tin can there actually. Not an inch brick. And there were some people fishing on the other side yesterday, the other day. They could have dropped stuff in, but it means going around the other way, which I don't fancy doing. Now I could go to a lake, but I don't fancy going there. I'll probably do here for a couple of hours, and then I might go down to Collieswood. Don't know yet. The hacksaw. I think that got wedged on the stone then. Not getting much here. I think there's one of those gas bottles down there. Yep. I'm not sure if that's a bolt or something down there. I think it's a knife actually. It's fallen off. So it couldn't have been a good knife. Don't know where it's gone. Or whether it was magnetised to the magnet just then. Oh, there's an iron bar there. Sometimes it's worth. Right. Well, a couple little bits of scrap down there.
That's good. Ginny juice. Come on.
This is all mad. I know there's going to be a load in that bit, as I was there the other day and I pulled out God knows how much bits of scrap and metal that big, poles, bars. There's definitely, yeah, I know there's going to be a lot in there when I get there in a minute. Alright, no worries. See, that's what I like, you know, people, you know, give you respect. She could have just said, well, no, I don't want you here, fuck off. Like, she could even turn around and say, I'm going to call the police, you don't leave. But, you know, people see what you're doing, you're trying to help the environment. And that's what I don't get about councils. You know, you ask if you can do magnet fishing to help with the environment, and they tell you, fuck off in one way. Right, not getting much here, so grab the rope and move over a little bit. Right, that dog stops fucking yapping. So I'll do here first and then move over in a little bit. Now it's kind of deep here as well. Let's see, all this crap. Big iron ring or something. Bring this bag over a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely stuff down here, I can feel it. That one don't want to magnetise whatever it is. Lost the magnet, I think then. That's what a fishing hook is. Part of a broken key, which I won't keep. This, do not know what that is. Right, what I'm going to do is turn the camera off for a while, guys. I'm sorry it's been crooked again. That's the scrap I've pulled out so far. There's definitely scrap in here. And I'll get back to you in a little. Okay guys, just an update on what I've got from this part. Another scrap metal. And I'll leave those there. Broken key. bottles, small strap bits. And over here, 2 keepsies, a key and a pair of cutters, which is rusted, but I should be able to get them working with a bit of WD-40, I hope. So I'm now going to move around to this side for a little bit, then later I need to go and look for somewhere so I can go to the loo. The only problem when you do magnet fishing, you need somewhere to go to the loo. Right, so I'll get back with you in a little while. So this is what electric fishing is. Guys coming around with a generator, electrocuting the water and getting the fish out. Interesting. That's what electric fishing. Electrocuting the fishing. Well, I'm in the park right to come here because I need to go somewhere. So I'll end this and get back to you shortly. Right guys, I'm heading back to the place I was a little while ago. Just need to come down here to go to the loo. So I don't know where I could really go actually. So I went into the nature park. They were actually guys from environmental electrocuting the water, doing a survey on what fish stock I suppose was running along the part of this river. I did speak to one of the guys regarding magnet fishing, and he was kind of surprised on what I was talking about, and he goes, well, I can't see why you can't, you know, because you're pulling all that scrap metal out, how you saying you are, you know, you're helping the environment, aren't you? But the thing is, the river Wandel goes through 2 or 3 different councils, and I suppose the councils own the land the river Wandel runs through. And he said, look, you know, the best thing to do is, you know, find out who runs what part of land and ask them if it's okay. Or if you can't do that, then just, you know, go ahead and do it. And if anyone starts asking questions, tell them what you're doing, and they ask you to leave, leave. You know, because the only things you can't do is like the National Trust Parks, which is over there because it's like a reserved area, and no one's allowed to fish or do anything in there really. You know, you can do bird watching and stuff like that, but you're not allowed to have barbecues or do normal fishing in there, because it's like private reserve for wildlife. So yeah, you know, I'm thinking of giving this little area a quick go, but it's quite weedy. So we'll see how it goes here for 5 minutes. What should I do here? See, it's kind of muddy. Oh, there's fish. There is fish there. You can see the bubbles. I'm not going to do it. I'll leave this bit. I don't think people would probably be doing a lot of fishing here. There's a tree trunk. It is quite shallow as well. You know, he said, like, you know, for metal trunk you might try over near the weir, which this is the weir, right here. This is the weir. I don't want my magnet going down there and getting lost. And I can't go here because it's like locked off. And you've still got the weir there. So the only thing I can do is go back to where I was early on for a while. I don't know what the time is. Let's see what the time is. I might nip down to Collier's Wood, I don't know yet. I was actually trying to get the environmental number. Right, time is 1:05. So I'm going to spend about another half hour, an hour here, see what I get. And then I'll probably nip off down somewhere else. So here I was earlier, and here I am again. So I'm not sure you can see that properly. I'm hoping you can. I know my camera's been a bit wonky in the last couple of times. Right, there's why. There's one glove. Oh, there's the second glove. You know, I think, to be honest with you, like I said before, you know, if people do come and see what you're doing, especially council, then they should say, yeah, okay, no problems, you know, you're helping to clean the environment, go for it. So this bit is a bit shallower, but it still does have a lot of metal stuff in here. I think I've already picked something up. Yep. Penny and two broken, or one broken washer. You know, and this one amazes me, you know, the Wandel always gives coins. I really hate standing on the edge though. Alright, well, there's another coin. Bit of a penknife. I did find a bigger piece of a knife earlier, but it fell back in the water, just on the next little pier. And I was watching a video yesterday with a guy in America, and you know, he said that he does a lot of magnet fishing, but he wasn't really kind of like putting all the stuff in one pole. He was throwing it back in the water, over on night the shore, and he's just making a more mess than it was coming out of the water. So if you are doing magnet fishing, guys, you know, respect the fucking lakes, the rivers, put your trash in one pile. Another penny. It's not worth like running your, I call this walking a magnet. Walk the magnet, because you know you probably will get coins right up on the edge. literally sit down for 5 minutes. As long as I don't fall in. It's not that deep here anyway. No, I know I'm throwing it, but at least it's being thrown over in a pile. Not found anything of interest at the moment though. Shame to say. I'd like to know why these bolts are all cutting off. These are washers on me. Head to a bolt. So I don't know if you can actually get to any other part of the lake or river on that side. I think it's a dead end over there. River's cold, I can feel the coldness coming through my gloves. Another fishing hook. I think in the future I might bring a box down, a little tackle box, any kind of like clean hooks I find I'll keep them. It's turning a little bit chilly actually as well. Well, there's a coin, but it's not. This river definitely is cold. Another penny. That bit of wire fell back in. moving over a little bit. I just saw a big iron bar there. Yeah, luckily my magnet didn't catch it though. But it's caught on something. Definitely. Oh, it fell off, but it's still down here though. Get those little freshwater shrimp off. And that's running down that iron bar. Okay, another penny. A hook with 4 split shot. A bunch of nails. Bolt, piece of iron, right, I'm going to stop this for a little while, guys, and get back to you if I find anything of interest. Alright, I'm still in the same place, guys, but I've moved down a little bit, and I just started bringing out a load of well, 12p in coins, 2 5s and a couple of 1s, and I'm bringing a hell of a lot of like small iron shit. Mostly screws, nuts and bolts and stuff. It's all down where this gravel is, down there. I imagine it's getting like really covered in it. I'm not going to get that bar up. You see what I mean? I'm bringing up lots of nuts and bolts and stuff. Another fish knock. Someone was feeding the bird Zilf earlier. A couple of throws ago my magnet was so full of like lusty nails and that, it's unbelievable. And it all seems to be down near the gravel is down there. And I put it on the gravel and just slide it along like so. There's a lot of stuff down there. See what I mean? Bolts. All junk. Plus, if I had a furnace, I could fucking melt all this down and make iron iron bars, and fucking become rich by selling iron. Okay, so what's happened here? He's down a little bit again. I don't know, that's metal down here. I think it's just plastic. something really. I think I've got a bar. Not sure. Yeah, iron bar. No 5B. The old Wandel's playing off quite well for me, guys. Oops. I took my glove off then. Tablets. Probably about 20p already today, and loose change from here. On this little part of the river, not bad. There's still a lot of loose stuff down here. Locked. Oh, 10p. It's getting a bit chilly, guys, I'll tell you that's one thing. Well, that's a coin in, but it's not, it's a washer. Oh, there is a coin here though. So much junk down there. Oh, that's a bit heavier. No padlock, I'm not going to take that one. If it was a full one, then I would, but it's missing the bar thing. Definitely big metal stuff down there, but my 60k is not picking it up. There's a big bar in front of me. Don't know what that is. Keep that. Unusual. Could be used as a float, a weight. It's down on this gravel where there's a lot of stuff. Okay, little fishing weight, another 2p. I'll do a count up of all the coins tonight when I get home. Little fishing weight. Not found like penknives or anything though, which is a shame. Found a pair of cutters, rusty. I'm pretty sure I might be able to fix those. It's all down in that gravel down there. A load of metal stuff still down there. Probably got buried by the gravel. Now we're fishing up. Still picking up a load of stuff down there. got on something heavy. Oh, it's come off. There's something heavy down here then, like a bolt or something. Not that bolt, but bigger. Yeah, I've got it. What the fuck is that? I think that's a bit of scaffolding. Oh, little duck. Let the duck go past. Oh shit. I lost my magnet then. Got a bit of a stomachache today. I'll give out a few more throws and I'm going to start walking down river back to the bridge. There's heavy stuff down here. Too heavy for my magnet. Might get it down in that gravel over there. There's a great big pipe there as well. I've got one of those bloody gas cylinder bottle things. Oh. It's hard getting up sometimes. Oh, well, someone's been cutting the grass because it's got all grassy just now. I'm tangled up. Hi. Oh, I'm going to turn this off guys a little bit. Save battery. Plug anything, I'll let you know. As you see, I'm just mainly pulling out all this scrap metal stuff. Big part of it. So if I get anything decent, I'll let you know later. Hey guys, still here on the same part of the river. I just pulled a bag out from my mate. This is so much iron I've pulled out, it is ridiculous, man. There's no way I'm even going to be able to carry that to a bin. And there's just so much iron here, it's ridiculous. I'm going to have to leave that here and let the binman come and collect it. I just pulled out another cannon, musket ball. That's 3 musket balls I've got right now. Still pulling out a few coins time to time. Don't know what time it is. It seems to be getting dark, but it's not even 3 o'clock I don't think yet. So look what time it is. Step away from the water so I don't drop my phone in the water. $3:13 or 3:25. So I've been here a good 4 hours or so. Kind of enjoyable. I've not really caught much of anything of interest apart from the 3 musket balls. Bunch of coins, another pair of keys, a few other bits and pieces. And it all seems to be coming from over in that gritty stuff over there. I'm still pulling out a lot of metal. It's all over near that grit. what I'm doing is just running along and grabbing what I can and pulling it up, because there are rocks there. So I've got something heavy on this one now. Well, I did have something heavy on there. It fell just in front of me. Is that a... Oh, nice. Nice fishing layer. Note that. Make sure there's no hooks on it, which there is, I think. There we go. Like that. There's 2 fishing weights I found today. Keep treading on the rope now. Not going to get me far. Keep treading on the rope. Right on that one. No, because I trod on the rope again. What I'm trying to do is get it over on that grit, just sliding it down on that grit, and then pulling it up quickly. If I had a car, which I don't have, I'd take this home and fucking clean it all up and smelt it down if I had a smelter. I didn't hit the grit. There's a lot under that grit. So I think what that is, that's a great big iron kind of pipe, and it's stopping a lot of the stuff going down. Unusual bolt. Oh, small musket ball. That's 4 now. Lovely. I'm pretty sure these are musket balls. Well, I'm casting musket balls. I'm sure they are musket balls. I can't see they're being ball bearings. Mind you, they could be. Don't know. Could be wrong. But to me they look like musket balls. I don't think there's any way I can put this. It's way heavy. Yeah. Split the bag open. There we go, leave it now. So any other iron stuff, now I'm just going to have to leave it on the floor. Well, that's one big bag of iron. That's made my back hurt now. There's still stuff coming out. I'm just going to have to leave it on the floor now. There's still a lot of iron over there. I think I've got most of the big stuff out anyway. So I'm going to get over there. Okay, that's a brass ball, I think. Could be shot pellet. I think it's nearly cleaned over there now. Great big bag of iron and possibly steel. Still bringing stuff up though. Don't have another bag. Definitely something there.
Still going?
Yeah, still doing it. Still stuff coming out. Well, actually, I've got two of these. I do not know what these are, but two of these I found. Unusual. Go washer. Oh, I'll probably give that another 10 minutes here, then I'm going to move down towards the bridge. I'll try halfway down and see if we'll get about halfway, because there's a lot of gravel there. You never know what might be in that gravel. There might even be ball bearings for all I know. Oh, fish just jumped out there. Got quite a bit of loose change though, about 30p I reckon, maybe more. There's still a lot of metal over there, hell of a lot. It's all under that gravel. If I had another bag, I'll put another bag, but I don't have another bag. I have got one, but I need it for the magnet, in case the bag splits on a magnet. So I don't want to be putting a wet bag, wet rope in my rucksack. It is dangerous, thought no fencing and young kids walking around with one adult. That'd be ridiculous. Right, last couple of throws here. I'm getting a bit bored here actually. I'm not counting that one because my rope got tangled up in the bush. I'll do about 4 or 5 more throws and that's it for this area. not getting much now anyway. Another penny. That's two more I think. That's the last one I'm going to move up. Moving up to him. Yeah, my bag's definitely splitting, so lucky I kept that other bag. Right. I'll do my bag up. Let's move up a little bit. So I could do here again a bit more, but I'm going to move forward. So I wouldn't mind trying here, but the tree's in the way. And we've got those weeds. I want it so there's not so many weeds and trees. Rivers have got a bit kind of more fast flowing here as well. I might even try the other side of the bridge. So I think there's a little way I can do it, I don't know. I know I need to do me. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop this for a little bit and I'll get back to you shortly. I'm going to have to change the battery over on this in a minute anyway. So I'll speak to you soon. Well, I'm going to give it a quick go here. I did do it a little while ago actually, when I first got to the river. I'm going to give it a little go, because it's all stony and you know, nails can get caught up in the old rubble. I can't see that guy now, he seems to have gone, thankfully. At least he can't grumble. I'll just move that there. I think I see two people, I'm not sure. Might be a stone. I think it's a stone. I don't think there's going to be anything here actually. Probably go across the bridge. There is no little bridge down there. I could try. So I'll get that lump of metal out. Actually, I don't think it is metal. I don't think there's anything on this side apart from this kind of rust. Bit of pottery down there. Definitely need to bring my wellies down here so I can do some mud larking down here.